Have you ever made egg noodles, and is this how you do it? 2 cups of all-purpose flour and drop 2 eggs in the center. Add a teaspoon of salt, then just mix that together. I'm gonna add about a 1/3 cup of water. Just using water right from my sink. It's just lukewarm, no special temperature. Now you're gonna have to go in with your hands. This can also be done in a KitchenAid. Just use your dough hook and mix it on low until it comes together and forms a ball. And that 1/3 cup water was perfect right off the bat. Sometimes you have to add a little extra flour, a little extra water to get the right texture, but this actually feels great. And now we're just gonna knead it for a minute. Just wanna make sure you get all the flour and the water well incorporated. And I just use 1 egg per cup of flour. I know a lot of recipes are different. It's how I was taught, and it's just the way I've always done it. So if I'm making noodles for a larger crowd and I'm making like 5 cups, then I would use 5 eggs. Okay, that is good. Now flour your counter generously and get your rolling pin out. I do want to add before I start rolling this, if yours is not this texture, stop here and add a little extra flour or a little extra water. It should be elasticy and solid and able to be rolled out. Start rolling. I'm gonna roll this as thin as I can get it. And this does take a little effort. If it starts sticking, flip it over, put a little of that flour on the top, make sure there's flour underneath, and just keep going. I think this may be the smallest batch of noodles I've ever made. I have turkey broth boiling, and then I have a rotisserie chicken that I shredded. I'm gonna throw in my frozen turkey broth. And then I'm gonna make some homemade mashed potatoes, and that will be dinner. And you just take a pizza cutter and you slice them however you want them. See how thin that is? I'm sprinkling them with some flour, and then I'm literally just going to, if they stick to your counter, this is harder. You might have to get a spatula or something to get them up. Some of these are sticking. But you just push them. I push them all together to the center. And then flip them around to get the flour all over them. I'm just gonna leave these sitting until my broth is ready to drop them in, and I'll show you how it turns out when it's all done. My broth is boiling. I'm gonna drop in my shredded chicken. And now I'm gonna drop in the noodles. By handfuls, trying to make sure they're separated. That's only so they don't stick together. I'm gonna give them just 1 stir, and we're gonna let them boil for about 20 minutes. Just a quick update after about 7 minutes. Look how delicious those look. Mashed potatoes, chicken and noodles, fresh loaf of sourdough bread, and some corn. Let's try it. Question of the day. Do you put your corn on top and do you eat it with it, or do you eat it separate? I eat mine separate. My husband mixes his together. If you haven't tried making homemade egg noodles, make them. They're super easy. They're a lot easier than you think, and the texture is so good. Of course, homemade sourdough. One more bite, and then I'm going to go finish this.